Shalom, Shalom, Israel. This is Ariel for GMSTAMPABAY07 and GMS13 rulership. Start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruchah, Hudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, Great Millstone. Salute to all the brothers out there pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the sisters listening in quiet meekness and humbleness. And this is through the Spirit. Obviously traveling and listen to brothers' videos regarding brotherhood. Listen to brothers' videos regarding bug outs, because there's a lot of examples of bug outs that have been coming up lately. And first regarding brotherhood, brothers have said it over and over and over again. Really, we are all we got when it comes to life. We can rely on each other, and that's been proven. I can speak wholeheartedly about brothers, and I know that I can rely on brothers for the most part when it comes to anything carnal in this world. If I ever needed anything, at least one brother will be able to help me out, and that's what this thing is about. But not only that, anything like, financially, whatever the case is, but also spiritually. You can just be going throughout your day, catching hell throughout your day and at work. You're meditating on the shit, on the hell we're catching. And out of the blue, you might just get a text from a brother. It might not even be nothing. It might not even be the Shalom. It might be a scripture. The scripture will just put everything in perspective for you. You gotta understand, if you part of this thing, you gotta understand what we're about to inherit. Why is this man riding with his brake? Maybe it's just broken. Sorry. Anyways, what we're about to inherit. The Most High has put a spirit on this earth, a righteous spirit, and that righteous spirit is dwelling amongst certain people on this earth. And if you happen to be acquainted with any of those men, you got to step very lightly, and you got to understand that you're dealing with the lowest people. That's why it's a fearful thing to ever offend a brother. You don't want to offend any of the Lord's little ones, as it says in the scriptures. It'd be better for you just to throw yourself off the goddamn Skyway Bridge. All right, with cement boots on. You got to treat your brother very delicately, man. Yeah, we are men, all right? That's true. We are men. We tough guys or whatever the case is. But some brothers ain't tough or whatever, but we met, all right? However, a lot of these men that are in these camps, in our camps, our brothers, are highly spiritual. They're sensitive when it comes to the spirit. Yeah, we are men, but we're very sensitive when it comes to the spirit. So you gotta watch what you say around brothers. You're trying to, not to offend a brother. You can't just be saying shit. You can't just be drinking and just saying shit and, doing crazy deeds, man. When you run the Akim, you gotta remember you are around royalty. You ain't just around people. All right? These men in your camps, you gotta understand who you're dealing with, man. All right, they're not just your boys. All right, you gotta come up out of that. These men that are amongst you in these camps, the Great Millstone camps, and like-minded camps, they're not just your boys. You're dealing with talking about the men of God. Okay, all right. These men have been predestined to do what they've been doing, preach this word, to wake your ass up. There's a lot of men out here that have been working longer than you have, so you gotta understand. You can't just because you in the midst of them. Oh yeah, I'm in the camp now. No, yo, bro, you're dealing with the Lord's people. You look at your brother, however often you see your Akim. You're looking at a man of the Lord. You're looking at the Lord's men. These aren't just people, okay? I'm saying that just through the spirit right now, man. These men out here, these brothers, they're more than just brothers, man. These are the Lord's chosen people, and at this point, it's painfully clear, all right, where they are on the earth, who they are on the earth. You better deal with your brother right, okay? Otherwise, it could mean your life. You better check yourself. You better examine yourself whether it be you being the truth. You can't just say every little thing to your brother, man. Okay, a lot of our Akim, man, they're highly spiritual. And you gotta, another thing, brothers gotta learn how to sense spirit, sense brothers' spirits, sense brothers' emotions, if you will. I ain't using that word, but hey, man, we all got emotions. You gotta be able to sense it. What kind of mood is your brother in? You bother the man. You see the man, he's in it. You can't sense that the man don't want to talk right now, but you hear this, you try to joke with him. Hey, you gotta ease up with that kind of thing, man. Sometimes brothers don't want to talk. Sometimes brothers don't want to. Sometimes brothers just want to listen to videos. Sometimes brothers just want to listen to music. Sometimes brothers just want to get right and get in the mindset of doing the work. And if you can't notice that in a brother, if you can't see the seriousness in a man's face, then it's best that you just be quiet. Otherwise, you're going to end up offending a brother. And that's going to come upon you. Right? Treat your brother, you got to treat your brother as if you're dealing with the Lord himself. You got to treat brothers with respect. These are royal people. All right? I'm talking about you brothers, man. I'm talking about all you Akim out there pushing this word, pushing the truth. Those men, they're royal people. These aren't just regular men. They're royal people. They're royalty. And you are too. So you gotta act like it. And it shouldn't be an act. Okay? It shouldn't be an act. At this point in the game, where we at right now, 2018, the year of prophecy, this should come second nature to you. How to conduct yourself on this earth, in this flesh. You have a royal seed. You have a priesthood. Yeah, we still men. And yeah, we still in the flesh. And there's a time and a place for everything. Yeah, sometimes I want to, cuss, sometimes I want to get like that too, and I do. Hell yeah, I do. But there's a time and a place for everything, so you want to make sure you got to check your spirit sometimes, man, when you're around Akim. And remember who you were around. You better show those men respect. Some of the men in your camp probably been in this truth for 10 years. Some of these men for 7, 8 years. Some of these men 6, 5 years. Whatever the case may be. They shut off the world and they're doing this now. And you got to show that man, you got to give this man his just due. Doesn't he deserve it? Doesn't he deserve it? Real talk, bros. We ain't just men out here. I mean, y'all ain't. I'll say it like this: y'all brothers, man. Y'all brothers pushing this word. Y'all ain't just men. These men in Great Millstone and like-minded camps that push the word of truth and sincerity, the sincere bros. You know the ones. These men are kingly, godly. Watch what you say around Akim, man. I'm just saying it through the spirit. I'm just bringing this up to the spirit because I see all the beautiful videos on brotherhood lately, and then I also see the videos on that on this trash people out here. So we want to make sure we separate the trash from the gold, and then the Akim is the gold is better than the gold of Ophir, man. We gotta treat brothers right, man. Hey, I love the Akim, man. Akim is life, and the crazy thing about it is that I don't really get to see the Akim like that because I live so far away from camp. I live so far away from where the Akim is at, so I don't really get a chance to see him like that. I deal with them on a conference call, via text, things like that. Every now and then call up a brother might call me up through the spirit. But that's really it. I don't really get to really, embrace a brother like that. So you brothers out there that get to see the Akim like, once a day or a few times a week, you better take that cheerfully. You better understand what you got. You're dealing with a man that would die for you. These men will die for you. Keep that in mind. Buy your brother a drink. See if the brother needs something. If you got it and he don't, give it to him. Whether it be your money, whether it be your time, or any other resource. Are they not worthy? And if you need it, if you need something, then you gotta humble up and you gotta ask. Because if you consider yourself to be a man of the Lord, then any other man of the Lord will jump out of his skin to make sure that you're all right. But never take advantage of that. All right. We also gotta move in humility. All right. So there's a balance to this thing. So that's where you gotta be spiritual. Otherwise, you're gonna be out here taking advantage of brothers, being a bum. All right. It's time to level up spiritually. Things are about to happen. That's why brothers are making videos like this. Things are about to happen. We got a few prophecies left. Some of these prophecies are going to be exciting. You're going to see miracles. All right. Brothers are going to start performing miracles. That's coming. And then these other prophecies are going to be terrifying. Smell me? All right. So let's deal with each other correct. All right. Let's try to be men. Let's try to be men. Let's try to be more spiritual, man. Let's. All right. Let the spirit take the wheel. All right. Yeah, we in these vessels, man. We in these bodies, these rentals. All right. It's the spirit that pushes it, though, man. Pushing the whip, these fleshly whips. All right. The spirit is pushing them. All right. So let's make sure we ain't intoxicated off of the world. Mix some wines out there, man. Let's deal correct. All right. When you around your Akim, all right, let them know how much you love them. When you see your Akim, man, you let them know you love them, man. Straight up. Not just through words, but also through actions and deeds. Right. And step lightly. Don't just go out there going like you're dealing with Jake in the world. Don't deal with your Akim like you deal with Jake in the world. Deal with them. Deal with Akim special. They're separate. They're holy. And so are you. And with that, I say shalom to the election of Israel, Yasharallah. Death and pain. All right, Mawath, Wa Ignatium. to all you niggas, whether you be in Israel, you know, in the camp, whether you be in GMS. If you a nigga, then may the Lord destroy you and your family. Shalom.